Okay, so let's see how you can mine Monero on Windows with your RX Vega cards, both RX Vega 56 and RX Vega 64. So you need a number of components. First, you need the miner, and the miner is Cast XMR, and this is a website where you can find the link to download it. And you also need the blockchain driver, the AMD blockchain driver, and you can get it from by googling for those keywords. And this is the website where you can get it from. And you also need to do a few adjustments to your system. First, you need to go to Device Manager and go to Display Adapters, and just make sure that you disable your card and then re-enable it again. And this resets your card, and it makes a big difference in your hash rate. So that's the third step. And then the fourth step is really subtle. So you need to go to your power options and just go to additional power settings here, and make sure that you select the high performance plan. And the reason why this makes a difference, let's look at the details here. So you need to make sure the settings that I found that actually make a difference in your hash rate is this one here. So you want to set this to never turn off your display, and that will make sure that your hash rate doesn't drop every time that your display is turned off. Actually, the hash rate drops after you try to re-enable your display after it's turned off. And there's one more thing that is even more subtle. So let's take a look at that just to verify that. So you're mining stably. By the way, let's also take a look at my at the other settings. So let's the Wattman settings. So for the Vega 56, the optimal frequency is 945 megahertz, and actually the GPU frequency at 0% is just fine. And then you also need to make sure that your HBM temperatures are in check. So just make sure that your fans are set to at least 2500, depending on your ambient temperature. And actually, I have my GPU at minus 40% for power, which is pretty efficient right now. Actually, I've calculated that I'm using about 135 watts per GPU, and as you guys saw before, my hash rate is about 1750 per card. So yeah, let's see. The last thing that you want to avoid is locking your screen. Believe it or not, obviously the driver is pretty buggy. So let's see that. Let me just lock the screen, and then let me just log in again. And the hash rate just dropped. And let's check the power consumption here. So I have a kilowatt right here, and as you see, it says 335 roughly. So 335. If you subtract roughly 70 watts for the system, that makes it about 270 to 65 divided by 2. That's about 135 watts per GPU. So that's pretty efficient for me, but I just need to restart my miner now because my hash rate just dropped. So hope this helps, and thank you for watching.